Hey guys, I wanted to show you real quick for those that don't know how to clone your pinball drive as a backup. I just want to show you what I do so you can see how it works. All right. So now everyone pick your own program that you want to use. I use right there EaseUS Partition Master. All right. You get three choices when you buy that. You could have a monthly bill of $20 every month, a yearly bill of like 40 something dollars, or a lifetime. You get a key for lifetime and it's $60. And right now it's like $55, and then you just get free updates, and it's for life. You have it. I have it on all my PCs. All right. So what I do in my this is my pinball PC. Obviously, it's my pinball machine. All right. I have my main M.2 drive. That's where Windows is, the pinball build and everything. I have another M.2 drive in there that just has whatever, anything but pinball. So like I'll have media files, stuff like that, anything I might be working on that eventually will go over to the pinball drive. I keep it completely separate. All right. Now over here you see a third drive. I actually have in my computer, you're not going to see, it's too dark probably. Well, it's lit up, but where these power cables are going underneath, right there, that latch comes off, and I have SATA cables right there, and I could just plug in a 2.5-inch disk drive, right? I also have, I'll show you once I start this. I also have an external drive. It plugs right into your USB port, and you could plug in a 2.5-inch drive, a big, like, one of those big giant mechanical drives. It takes all of them. I even have a external M.2 drive reader that just plugs into your USB drive. This is the quickest way, though, if you have a pinball machine, having the actual SATA cable with a power cable coming out is the easiest way. It's the fastest way. But either way, if you're going to use a USB, and especially if you're going to use M.2 drives, it's going to go quick, right? Now, you don't have to do this. I do this, all right? I when I'm about to do a backup or clone, I restart the PC. So I make sure I'm on a clean restart. Click on this PC, so this comes up, right? With your mouse, left click on any one of the drives, then right click, then I go to properties, left click. You see this window pops up, tools, left click on tools, and right here I click check. I just did it. I'm not gonna do it again, but I check my main pinball drive for errors. Yeah, I'll do it. It goes quick on my system, but I'll show you. So that pops up. Click. It's scanning it for errors. So, and boom, there you go. I have no errors. See how quick that was. So then you just close this. I also scan the drive I'm putting in for backup for errors. All right, you see how quick it was. Then I always do this though. I click on optimize, and I just did it. So I'll just show you one of them. But as you can see, it says 0 days. See how it's highlighted? I just move your mouse to optimize, left click, and it trims the drive. It has to be a SSD drive. All right. And it'll trim it. So like if you have one of those big old-fashioned hard drives, all right, that's when we used to defrag the drive. It just like rearranges all your files in order so that your drive is running at full speed, the best it could be. It keeps it in good health. All right, so like I said, I use this program. You guys can use any program you want. This program I like because it tells you the health of your drives. It gives me temperature and stuff. But all right, so as you can see, here's my Samsung Pro 2 terabyte. This is my main pinball drive. I purposely have my second M.2 as a 1 terabyte drive, and I named it the Samsung so that I know exactly what is what. Because what happens is when I'm done cloning this drive, the other drive's going to say Windows 2. But if you notice, I'm cloning it to a 1 terabyte backup drive, not 2, because the build isn't larger than 1 terabyte yet. So you can use a 1 terabyte drive to back it up. But you should be using a 2 terabyte drive like I am to run it constantly, all right? So I just click on my drive, all right? You don't even have to do that. It'll tell you anyway, but I click on it so it's highlighted. I come over here. You want clone, migrate OS. Left click on the mouse, all right? Now look, you want to clone your OS. You're not migrating it, you're cloning it. You left click, it'll highlight, and the next button will light up. Okay, left click. Now it's asking you what destination do you want to clone to. All right, so it's not going to let you choose your pinball drive because, as you can see, that's the source. I can only pick one of 2 drives. My other M.2 drive that has some like my media and stuff on it, which I'm not, and then the drive that I use as backup. So that's what I'm going to click on. It highlights it. See, it says green destination. Now I just come down here, click next, left click. Are you sure you want to do it? Yes. Now it shows you one more thing. So now I have a 2 terabyte main pinball drive that I'm backing up to a 1 terabyte backup drive. Okay. Now, the main drive isn't filled, though. Like I said, it's under 1 terabyte. So we have it clicked on auto fit the disk. So it's going to take the 2 terabyte drive and put it on the 1 terabyte disk. Once the build is over 1 terabyte, you're no longer going to be able to do that. You'll have to have a 2 terabyte drive to back it up. But then you just bring your mouse down to here. You see the destination is the backup drive. It's a Samsung 1 terabyte SSD. And you click start. And there you go. And you just leave it. You can even click on this button right here and it'll shut your computer down when it's done. But because I'm using an M.2 and an SSD, you can say, look how quick it's going. And that's it. And that's how you back up your drive. You should do that. I just downloaded the pinball update. I didn't install it yet. All right, because right now everything's working on the pinball build. So I'm making a backup. I'll install the update. Install my 4K media. If everything's working fine, I'll then make another backup update. Another thing, don't back up onto your backup. So right now I have another drive that has this system backed up onto. All right. It might be short a little bit of the media that I've been changing because I did it in the beginning of the month. So whatever I did this month change-wise isn't on that disk. But you want to leapfrog the drives because if you only have one backup and something happens when you're doing this and it makes a broken backup, or if lots of things should go wrong and you think you have a good backup over, put away somewhere, and it doesn't work. So you always want to use it different. I have 2 backup disks and I go back and forth, and then I just write with a marker on the sleeve the month. So I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? I'll put March 21st, backup good, and put it away. And then next month when I do an update, I'll do a backup, same thing, and you're good to go. All right? Peace.